going on YouTube? Another shave of the night. I'm not going to be doing a review tonight. I'm just going to be doing a shave of the night because I'm going to be getting ready tomorrow morning. My son's going to be born, so I wanted to clean up my head and so I can look somewhat nice for when he gets here. I'm going to save this for a straight shave with a straight razor. Dedication shave, first time ever shaving with a straight razor, and when I put that on video, I'm not going to fast forward it so that people can see me going through with the first time doing a shaving video with a straight razor and see how long it takes me. So it might be a little longer video, but tonight I'm just going to clean up my head and let this grow out a little bit more so that I can use my straight razor on some pretty long hair. So for tonight's shave, I'm going to be doing Caties bubbles here. If you can see that, Caties bubbles, purple grapefruit for my soap. And I know I said in one of my other videos on my personal channel that I didn't really like Caties bubbles, but I gave it a whirl a few more times and I actually figured out how to use it. So I actually like the soap now, so does my wife. So it actually does perform good. You just have to get the water content down and not use so much soap, but it works really good. My razor I'm using is a Muhle R41. I have a Voskhod blade in there with a third shave on that razor, and then for my shaving brush, I'm using my wolf whiskers that I just got a few days ago. All right, so let me dump this out here. Okay, let's squeeze all this water out. Then I'm gonna get the tips a little wet because this Caties bubbles is pretty thirsty. I don't want to get too much water, but it shakes them out. And I get lather going here. I'm getting kind of nervous. It's going to be baby number 2. My wife's going in for a scheduled C-section. But we're pretty excited. We're getting our first son already. He's ready to come. So I'm going to be posting up some pictures of the baby on my Facebook page, and might post them up later on, but on the forums. I'm excited, you know. Can't wait for my new son to come. Been excited. Long 9 months. My wife's been having little issues with her mobility. You know, baby's pushing on her sciatica nerve, so she's not able to walk around a whole lot right now. But she can't sit still. She loves to be active. She loves to. She can't sit still. Right. You're almost there with this lather. You know, it took me a while to figure out how to use this Caties bowl soap. You know, I had to keep my brush fairly wet, not dripping wet, but I had to have enough in there to get this soap loaded. And it's a pretty soft soap. You don't want to push down too hard, but if you go at it with a dry brush, in my experience, you're gonna get too much, and then that's where I was getting irritation, and it was very dry in my skin. And it wasn't working, but I'm still going to load a lot on here so I have enough for my head, even though usually with my R41 it only takes about 1 pass and then maybe 1 to 2 passes and then a cleanup, so I don't have to do a full 3 passes on my head. So, but I am going to bowl lather it just so I can load this thing up, and you can see, let me get a little bit more here, get this going here, try and get all this lather off the puck here, which is a pretty big puck. You can see how pasty that is between the bristles. A lot of soap there. So I'm going to fast forward this part because I don't think you guys want to watch me lather up in my bowl what I need for this. So I'm going to get this going. I'm going to fast forward this part. Okay, that should be plenty enough soap for my head there, plus whatever I have in the brush. I'm going to work a little bit more on onto my head, and I'm going to wet my head here. I will say that I would like to do a review on this brush, but I'm going to give it a little while before I review because I just got it and I'm still breaking this brush in, so I'm not going to review it, you know, after not having it broken in. But from the, so I've used, this is my either second or third time using it, but brush works really good. Biggest thing I like, now I'll get to the review, but the handle on this thing is really ergonomic and nice. So let's get the lather going and then we'll start the shave here. Okay. Forgot to mention that, sorry, got some water there. I have, I think, either 3 or 4 days of growth on my head. So this Muhle R41 should cut it down pretty fast. All right, let's get going here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, after one pass with this Muhle R41 and a Voskhod with the third shave on it, my head is almost down to baby butt smooth. There's a few spots that I probably gonna have to clean up so I don't even have to do a second pass. This razor is really awesome. I found it, been wanting to get it for a while. You know, I've had it for a few months and I just happened to see it in one of the shaving forums on Facebook for sale for a really good price, so I picked it up. So I'm just gonna add some more shaving cream here and do a touch up, and then I'll be done. Then I'll have to go in, get ready for, pack all my stuff, make sure everything's ready to go for the baby at the hospital. And I have noticed that, I don't know how many other wet shavers do it, but the reason why they call it wet shaving, at least for me, is I have to keep my razor wet. If I don't keep my razor wet, then it tends to stick and it gets caught, no matter if I have a brand new blade or if I have a blade that's, you know, 2 shaves, 3 shaves. If I'm using the slickest soap, you know, if I'm using a Sterling soap, if I'm using a Barrister and Man soap, if I'm using a Caties bubble soap. Sorry about that, guys. Hair in my mouth. It doesn't matter what soap I'm using. I have to keep my razor wet because it adds to that extra little water content and keeps it really smooth, and it provides extra glide. Because you don't want a dry razor. It's almost the same thing as dry shaving, in my opinion. You got to keep it wet. At least that's what I found when I've been shaving. All right, let's do this touch up here. Okay, that should be good enough. I'm going to get cleaned up here real quick and then finish off the video. So after that shave, my head is baby but smooth with that razor. And as you can see, it only took me one full pass and a cleanup pass. I mean, I still have maybe a little bit here, but you know, it's pretty acceptable. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some Thayers Witch Hazel here with some Aqua Velva, and of course my Nivea Post Shave Balm. Alright, so let's see, Thayers Witch Hazel. This is lavender with aloe vera. This stuff is amazing. If you don't have some, go ahead and pick it up. You can get ordered on Amazon. It's like a $10 bottle. Or if you don't want to wait, you can. Most GNCs carry it. That's where I got this one from. They just happen to have the ones that I wanted. Very good deal, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna finish with some Aqua Velva. Little weeper here. I think that's because I pushed maybe a little bit too hard, gave it some extra pressure that I didn't need because it's an R41. Those things are awesome. This Aqua Velva is really good. I love this stuff. $5 at Walmart. Okay. Finishing touch. Nivea Post Shave Balm, sensitive. I want to try to get the cooling one just because I have a lot of soaps with menthol and I love menthol, and I want to try that out to see if it adds any extra cooling effect on my skin when I put it on. But this stuff is amazing. Helps with dry skin, any irritation. If you have a bad shave with irritation, you put this stuff on and you know your skin's still going to have to heal, but it will definitely take down the irritation on your skin. Stuff works really good. It's definitely worth it. You're getting same thing. The Nivea Post Shave Balm, I believe, is $5 at Walmart as well for the big container. So that's my shave. I'm going to be up early tomorrow morning getting my wife to the hospital so she can, so we can have the baby. But hope you guys have a good night and a good shave and good holidays. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you next time.